Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So tonight's video is going to be a little bit about discussions that have to be had. I've just been so busy that I haven't had the time to even make the video. I wanted to make this video like a day ago. But I kind of wanted to see what EA was going to respond to with like the Messi situation before I made this video. And the video we're going to make tonight, like, it's not out of any motive. Look, like, for me as a creator, I just don't like EA because I think they're just really stupid. Like, I think they make a lot of idiotic decisions on this game. And that's really what it stems from. Like, nothing against any of these people that work there, as much as I mess around and stuff. I just think they're dumb, bro. So that's why, I'm calling them out and stuff all the time. And, just to give you guys the fill-in, EA this week on X got community noted 2 times. Like, this is, for EA Sports, like, that's crazy. They posted 2 things from their direct communications, and 2 times, if you guys don't know what community notes are, with like more popular and verified posts, like, there's actually a group at Twitter that like will go through and like put a context to the tweet if it's like not really telling the whole story. So they literally got community noted for the 2nd time this week, basically saying, because EA came out with this update here and was basically like, hey, we just update on the 86th Team of the Year League SBC situation, which we saw in SharePlay, like, and heard through the community, like about 25% of people got a Team of the Year Messi, it looks like, which is a absolutely ginormous percentage, right? They came out and basically said an SBC was released. 2 of the leagues had only 1 item matching the 86 overall threshold. Rest of the world in MLS. The SBC was live for 24 minutes. In the time frame, estimated 0.7% of Ultimate Team users got Team of the Year Messi. We understand the frustration. Look, like, I knew nothing was going to happen from it. Players are going to keep it. The SBC will not be returning. It's not the perfect solution. Like, they've come out and communicated a little here, but this is why they got community noted, because they didn't really specify here what is 0.7%, because if you're watching the videos and everything, it looks like about 25%. So basically they got community noted saying it states 0.7% of players obtain a Team of the Year Messi item. It fails to declare whether that is what that is representation of. We don't know whether that is active players, total players, or just players who completed the 86 plus league SBC. So that's just funny within itself. I'm not really here to talk about tonight, as much as that situation was a whole crazy fiasco. I did it on 2 accounts. I didn't get either. If you guys are watching this video, you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys could go watch the video. I think it's from like 2 days ago. It was just all around crazy. What I want to talk to you guys about tonight is Team of the Year prices, man. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about like my standpoints on the direction that this game is going. And even like today, I mean, a lot of people were responding to that tweet that are EA creators, like, kind of saying like, I don't know, man, like, thanks for the communication, like, all this stuff. Like, it's just, for me, it's like, it's a load of BS, dude. Like, EA just, I think they've gotten away this promo just with like some crazy stuff. So the Team of the Year cards actually today are a little bit down, but I wanted to talk about this because, like, just to give you guys the context, like, the Team of the Year pack weight this year, it actually was at an all-time terrible pack weight. Now, if you looked in the store and everything, they showed you percentages. But in terms of the upgrades, basically, here's what I think happened. Now, the league upgrades are still here. In most years, we have league upgrades that have like 3 rares, but it's only 1 gender, right? So this year, there was a 2nd Team of the Year with a full women's team, which is fantastic, by the way. Those cards I actually want to use more than the male cards in this game. But the problem was, the pool of players, yes, it increased to 24, but the golds actually also doubled, right? You've got all the women's golds in these packs as well. And so basically they only added 1 more rare, which I think in turn just still made it almost impossible. That's why you saw people, I mean, for me, I went through and I looked, right? Because we had this massive pack weight change last Thursday. I just think it's unethical of EA, like, to do that. I don't really like that, and I didn't really make a full-on rant video about it last Thursday. But if you guys are watching this video and you were a person that saved packs, I just feel for you, bro. It's actually disgusting what EA did this year. They genuinely lowered the pack weight so much last Thursday. Don't let anyone tell you anything else. It's what happened, and I'll tell you this. It's small sample size, but a lot of the people with the streams, and including myself, I was opening upgrades like a DGen last week while everybody else was saving, and I got 2 Team of the Years. I got Karchawi and Erps, and I did like 70 League 1s, and I did like 50 Prems before Thursday. And there was only 5, there was only 10 defenders in packs. There was a couple midfielders, a couple attackers. It was way easier to get the cards when there was less players in the pool, which doesn't make any sense besides them literally having the pack weight because they know that everybody was going to open the save pack. So that's the first thing with this video. It's just disgusting, man. Like, why would you do that? That's so messed up. People waiting for months. I mean, there's so many examples. Even for me, I went through on the web app. I looked at how many I did, and we'll do a review video. I've done like 1,500 league upgrades with one ERPs since the update with the pack weight. I mean, that's just horrible. It's horrible. So, first of all, I just found that so unethical that they just dropped the pack weight when the pool of players doubled. That doesn't make sense, man. It's never been that way. It shouldn't have been that way. If you save packs for this promo, I feel for you. I think that's, and then also I just want to go through and explain why I think the pack weight was so bad, untradeable. Now, EA, in my opinion, is moving this game in a way that I hate. And look, it's just my opinion. They're moving this game completely off the market, right? This team of the year, yes, there's store packs that are tradable in the store. EA are trying to put the greatest packs as untradables. All these 3,000, 4,000 FIFA point packs, 70, 83s, whatever they're called, they're all untradeable now. So the supply on these cards, not only was the pack weight an all-time low, the supply on these cards is crazy. We've never seen this ever. This guy, Teo Hernandez, he got all the way up to 6 mil. He's 6 million coins. 5.6. People are paying 5.6 for a team of the year left back. And you go on the market right now. Look, a full, 10 days of this guy being in packs. Look at this supply. Bro, he's got 13 cards on the market. That's crazy. 6 mil, right? And it's just, for me, it's disappointing to see, overall. It just, you hate to see it, bro. Even KDB, right? A guy that has never been more than, this guy has probably never been more than 2 or 2.5. He's all the way up at 4. And it's just one of those where we're getting to this ugly spot because EA has made the team of the year so inaccessible. I don't know what's going to happen with these prices going forward, but now they're completely out of packs. If they were even in packs while the promo was happening, it could get really ugly. And I don't know if EA really like this. I don't know if this is what they're hoping for. I mean, it clearly is because it's the tactic they went for, but I just think it's disgusting. Yes, do we want Team of the Year cards to be those cards that not everyone has? That's totally true, but I think they've really taken it to such an extreme that, a lot of people just don't have these cards and can't get these cards. I mean, for the average user, right, if you get rid of the goalkeepers, there's only a couple Team of the Years that you can even try for less than 3 mil. It's going to be Sam. It's going to be Sophia Smith, Oberdorf. Even the 12th woman, Pop, she went up so much already. And it's these cards are already so inaccessible right now. I'm just really worried. All right, so she did actually drop a ton. So some of these cards are correcting. But I'm actually very worried just going forward about the prices of these Team of the Years. And I just feel like what EA did with the pack weight, it shouldn't be slept on. It's freaking disgusting, man. The fact that these cards were so inaccessible all week to everyone. And, it's a problem going forward. I think it's where EA wants to take their game. I mean, these other games like NBA now don't even have a market, so everyone has to really spend money and try to get the first owner cards. And I just think I'm not a huge fan of that going forward. I think a market is really important, and I think having supply on the market is really important, right? And when we go look at these cards, I mean, the fact that the pack weight was so bad. Messi is 11 mil. Messi was 6.5 mil in the attackers, right? We even go back to Haaland, right? Haaland during the attackers, right, was down to 4 mil. He went down to 4 mil. He's up at 10 mil. Now, yes, he is one of the best Team of the Years, that's for sure. But he's doubled in price while he was in packs. That makes no sense. How is that possible, right? And to give you an even further, yes, people were probably waiting to buy some Team of the Years. Yes, right? People were probably saving packs and were going to get a lot of coins, right? But it doesn't make sense. How could a Team of the Year attacker during packs, when they should be least supplied, be 4 mil? And then when the full team goes in packs, right, they're actually so unpackable while everybody opens their save packs, some of them being tradable, that they just go to the moon, right? Now, most save packs are probably untradeable. That's understood. But that part to me is baffling. I mean, this is a guy I've played Team of the Year every year, guys. I trade with Team of the Years. You know me. I have a lot of market experience. I've had years where I bought Messi and Mbappe at 6 mil and sold them at 8. This never happens. I mean, yes, there's always some panic selling, going into the full release, and then they go up, and then they kind of come back down. But this type of trend for these guys to go double and more with multi-million coin cards, it's out of control. In my opinion, it's out of control. And it's promoting a really unhealthy environment because it's getting to the point where people that want to use these cards, they're left with no other choice, right? Look at Ronaldo, this 12th man. I mean, he's 14 mil. Like, he's literally 14 million. They're left with no other choice. What's going to end up happening is that people are going to have to buy so many coins, buy accounts, or just, I guess, what EA is trying to get to here, and just literally empty their pockets. You would have to spend thousands of dollars to afford these top tier cards. Like, we're talking thousands. You can't just get these cards, man. The majority of these guys that are 9, 10, 13, 14 mil, right? These cards. And then, you got situations where, R9, right? Like, yes, he's extinct most years, but, this year he was on the market, and then boom, Packway goes, and you can't get the guy anymore, right? So he's all gone. And what's going to probably happen is I would assume Mia Hamm probably follows suit quite quickly. I mean, she's at 12.5, but I wouldn't be surprised if this card starts to kind of go in that direction as well. I think what's going to also dictate a lot of the market here, EA dropped a lot of Team of the Year loans in the store. Those are probably going to run out pretty soon. People were hoarding those and using those, and they'll probably have them for like another week. After that, those are going to be gone, and then if you want to use these cards, you got to go to the market. So we're going to maybe see that as well. Now, I like some things with Team of the Year. I think the 2 playstyle pluses and stuff was cool, but overall, I think a lot of people are feeling what I feel with. I just think it's left with this feeling of like EA are such a scummy company, man. Like, I feel like they really just screwed over the community in this Team of the Year. I mean, there's so many things we could go over besides the pack weight, besides the Messi scandal, besides all this that EA did this week. Like, I don't really think it's ethical that they're updating pack odds daily during a promo. I just don't like that. I don't like how there's one day the pack odds are going to be better. And like, look, maybe you think I'm crazy and I have like conspiracies, right? But let's just take it to this extent, right? What if now next year no one saves packs, and that's what EA wanted this whole time, right? And then the pack weight is actually good. So that's what I don't like too, where you get this guessing game, because I think everyone who saved packs this year, yes, you could craft a lot of SBCs, I hear that, but I think everyone's like really kind of like, nah, I'm not doing that again, right? Because I think people have a really just overall like just sour experience. And not to mention, I mean, we started the road to the knockout today. The promo for me, it's a little bit of a wait because we're going to have to see how these cards progress through the year. The problem that I have with this last week of Team of the Year, right? We had 83 10s, 84 5s for the attackers, the midfielders, the defenders, right? And that, to be honest, would I have probably gotten a blue from those with the full team? I don't necessarily think so. Personally, I don't think so. But would a lot of people had more of a chance? Probably. Yeah. And so EA basically said, nah. Right? Remember, the 84-5 was a Team of the Week 82 squad. The 83-10 was an 83 squad Team of the Week, right? So really easy to recycle into, especially with the crafting with the Team of the Weeks out. The issue here is that they put it to an 82-20. You got to submit an 83 and an 85. And the 82-20 ended up being worse. We saw way more 83-10s that you could do 3 times a day with 4 walkouts than 82-20s when you get an 85 is the highest. So that's what I hated too. I feel like that was really also scummy from EA. The full team goes in packs and EA gives you 1 82-20 a day. Like, what's going on with that? Now, yes, they did add the 85 too, but EA just confused me, man, for the RTG and the not even the RTG grinders, the guys that spend a little but want to just grind the game. Like, oh my God, man. It's like they gave me such a headache with this promo, and it's like, this is why EA, in my opinion, just will always be full of so much stupidity. They have the chance to make a promo just an absolute bang, right? Because Team of the Year this year, let's not get it mistaken. We started off with Team of the Year best. Attackers were getting packed, right? The SBCs every day were really good. And then it all went away. Like, they could have gone crazy for the full team. They could have dropped an 85-2 10 times. They could have dropped an 85-3 defenders 10 times. And I don't see the problem for EA, right? Like, if they want to control the market with the Team of the Years, and we've talked about this, right? I've just gone through. I think that's the main problem I have. Is so unacceptable how unobtainable these Team of the Year cards are. It's a joke. It's actually a joke for you guys, man. Like, I'm going on another tangent, but this Bright was 500K during defenders, and then the full team goes in. She's one of the fodder players. She goes up to 1-2. How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, even if people are waiting to buy, it doesn't make sense. Besides the pack weight change. But I just think it's so bad. Like, why would they care, man? You guys can clearly control the market with you adjusting odds and the lack of tradable packs. Why would they care about how many 83-10s they released or how many 84-5s they released? And that's what I really just didn't like about this promo. I thought that was such a miss. And yeah, I'm left with Team of the Year. This was the worst Team of the Year for me. I'm not really making a rant video. I'm just kind of making a video because I want to document EA just being terrible, man. Terrible people. Terrible people. I mean, we've gone over all the ways, you know, whether you save packs or not. I think it's just so unethical, so many things they did during this promo. And for me, as a creator, there's nothing I can do. It just sucks that we see these guys getting away with it constantly. You know, and they create situations themselves. If you don't recall this, guys, a couple of years ago, EA employees were selling cards on the black market and literally selling them for like hundreds of pounds and stuff, man. And EA just got away with it. Like, this is going to be one of those, EA is going to get away with all this. It's how it always goes. But it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Team of the Year. How was the experience? I mean, I know some people probably had crazy pack luck. Pack luck aside, like, I was saying this to someone in the stream, like, if I packed 15 Team of the Years, it would be great. But dude, still at the end of the day, like, the way that EA was doing it this year, man, it was horrible. It made me sick, to be honest. It made me sick. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support. Everywhere you guys have been going crazy. I really appreciate it, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.